Hey there, how are we doing today? My name is Sherilyn and I am here to do your daily energy check-in. This one here is going to be for Monday, October 6th, right? Yeah, Monday, October 6th. And this one right here is for my Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. We're going to start today at Pisces. So for my Pisceans, okay, let's see. We've got Pisces, 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 Pisces. Okay. Everybody's together? Okay, what do we get? For my Pisces. Okay, we get two cards at once. Great, there we go. So I got the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. Oh, all right, Pisces, what are we doing? The focus today is on communication or the lack thereof. Get that out of the way. I have the 2 of Wands, so you are standing at some kind of a crossroads, needing time to heal from something. So it feels like you have just recently been through something, like yesterday, today, something happened. And it pushed you to this crossroads, right? You need time to heal from whatever took place. You're trying to make decisions right now about which direction you want to take from here. But there's something here about the communication you have going on with people that's just off. Like there's some kind of major block, and yeah, so when you try to communicate what you're feeling, it's coming across dead. It's not connecting. You know what I'm saying? People aren't getting what you're trying to tell them, nor are you managing to interpret what people are trying to tell you correctly. So I think if I were you, I would hold off on whatever this major decision you have to make about crossroads right now. I think I'd back off on that for a day or two till you can get this communication thing cleared up. Really, you need to just take time to rest and heal, it looks like. To try to figure out exactly what you're feeling and get back on your square or something here. Your energy today feels that, if I was to give it one word, it's misunderstood, and it's very frustrating. So I'd say frustrated and misunderstood. You just can't quite seem to get your point across, nor can you seem to understand what people are trying to tell you. So I think today is like you need to just give it a break for a day or two, I think. Okay? That's what I got. Okay, Aries. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll do it from there. Aries. I'm throwing cards now. Uh-oh. Put them back. Okay, come here. That was kind of funny. Okay, not really, but okay. Aries, what you got? This one's for Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries. Okay, who'd you get? The Death card. Okay. The Star card. All right. And Justice. Okay, Aries, what are you doing here? You are definitely holding on to hope and faith in the future. I mean, you have some kind of a well of optimism that you are tapping into right now, but it's okay because I think it's a bottomless well, so we're good on that, right? On one side, I have the Death card. On the other, I have Justice. I feel like for some reason, Aries, you are coming out of a transformation, meaning I think you've already been in this transformation for a minute. I think it's been uncomfortable. I think that it's been difficult. I do think that part of this transformation taking place was justice being played out. You know, it was the scales being balanced in a situation. I don't know that you went into the situation or the transformation on the upside of this balancing out. Okay, meaning I think that possibly you were the one who was having to learn the lesson or whatever that comes with justice sometimes, right? But I do believe you're coming out of the whole thing much wiser than you went into it. I do feel at this point that the scales have been balanced out, and you've managed to stay optimistic, and the transformation is coming to a close, is how I feel about it. So I feel like you could say it's been a success, right? But it's been difficult for sure. So your energy today, I think you're hopeful in the future. I think you're a little weary, maybe. I think it's been maybe a difficult week or two here, but I think you're coming out of it, and you know that things are going to get better, so it makes it a lot easier to come out of something when you know that everything's going to pick up and do better. You know what I'm saying? It makes it much more uplifting, right? So you're just in the final push to get through this transformation, whatever that was, but there you go. I think all in all, the energy's great. I do think that's very hopeful. I just think you're a little bit weary. I think it's just been tough, but you know, you're almost there, so stick it out, okay? All right. Alrighty, now we're up to Taurus. Let's see, for my Tauruses, my Taurinians or something. It's, anyways, Tauruses, we'll go with that. Okay, I've got, oh shoot, I'm in these extra cards. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay. There we go. What'd you get, Taurus? Okay, I got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Well, the focus is on your Ten of Pentacles, so you are trying to get to your Ten of Pentacles. You're trying to attain it. Attain it. For some of you, there could be, you're trying to hang on to your Ten of Pentacles. I don't know, maybe. With the Nine of Swords on the one side, I feel like there's whatever you have built right now going towards this Ten of Pentacles or whatever, it feels threatened. That's why you are stressed out about it. With the Page of Pentacle on the other side, I feel like Page of Pentacles, and I say Pentacle anyways, I feel like you are trying to build some sort of a new foundation. I feel like you're trying to diversify or something, you know? Like you have basically, if you're not all the way to Ten of Pentacles, you're close. You've built something very solid and you've put a lot of work into it, is what I think has happened here. For some reason, you feel like it's threatened in some way, and because of that, you're now trying to diversify some, right? Trying to get things so not all your eggs are in one basket, is what you're working on. I'm not sure what stressed you out or sent you in that direction, but that is what I see here. So I think you've been quite successful, really, in building to what you were trying to build to, but something seems to be lurking that you feel like is a threat to this Ten of Pentacles, and for that reason, you're trying to figure out how to diversify whatever you have. Like I said, not keep all your eggs in one basket seems to be the overall topic of conversation here, whatever topic of your thoughts. Normally I tell people I'm not sure if the Nine of Swords is all that grounded. In your situation, for some reason, I feel like it is. So whatever you feel like is a threat is actually a pretty valid threat, it looks like, to your abundance here. So I think you're doing exactly what you should do, right? You are trying to diversify and move forward. I don't know that all the stress is really helping you, but I mean, it's hard not to stress when somebody tries to come in and take something. But there you go. Okay, that's for today. There. Okay, back down around. Let's see. Now we're at Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what do you got for Monday? Let's see. For my Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Okay. I'm all together there. There we go. Who we got? Eight of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands. And then the Seven of Cups. Okay, Aquarius, what do you got going on? So the focus today is on you being incredibly defensive. You're trying to defend something, it looks like. On one side, I have the Eight of Wands. On the other, I have the Seven of Cups. So you have options here. I don't know, there's like different options. Are you trying to defend your options? It feels like some kind of communication comes towards you here that you didn't expect. Okay, so an unexpected communication comes towards you and it makes you incredibly defensive. But what you're trying to defend is your options. So I could see this in a lot of different contexts, but there's something about you having a myriad of choices or different decisions you need to make right now, and it's like you're not making the choices or decisions that need to be made, but you also don't want anybody else to take any of your options away or something. I could see in a dating situation where this could be you have 2 or 3 people that you're dating and you don't want anybody else to have access to these 2 or 3 people while you wait and decide. That's kind of how this comes across. It doesn't have to be dating. I mean, I guess it could be job offers or whatever it is. You have options right now. You have not yet made up your mind which one you're going to go with, and you don't want anybody else to touch those options while you try to figure it out. That's very odd, but that's what I see. And there's some kind of unexpected sort of communication that's coming towards you that makes you feel threatened. So somebody comes through and says something that suddenly makes you feel like something there is being threatened. At any rate, it seems like quite the problem to have. But there you go. That's what I got for you today, Aquarius. Okay, no matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best day you possibly can. If you got a second, can you please tap the like, share, follow, or comment? It helps me a ton and I appreciate it greatly. If you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message. I'll get you the details and we will work it out. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys.